good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on this hazy, hot, and humid Tuesday afternoon. Things about to turn stormy here in the center region. I'm student meteorologist Brad Guay. Great to have you with us. Let's take a look at the map. We'll show you the watches and warnings that are up here in central Pennsylvania. We have a severe thunderstorm watch covering much of the east or western two-thirds of the state. Now that's because we have a line of storms off to our west. They have been producing severe thunderstorms across Ohio already. Now those are beginning to move into western Pennsylvania. Looking here, we actually have 2 tornado warnings up in western Pennsylvania. One moving towards Franklin, the other just north of Pittsburgh. So obviously a dangerous situation this afternoon for those folks, and that's all going to spread eastward over the next few hours. Of course, tornadoes not going to be the main threat with this line of storms. We're mainly going to be dealing with a wind event, so we could be looking at downed power lines, downed trees in some areas by the time we get to about 5 o'clock this afternoon here in Center County. In terms of our weather through the beginning of the day, we've been in and out of the clouds through the majority of the day. As we look live over Happy Valley right now, we do see that skies have cleared just a little bit, and that is helping to set the stage for some of that severe weather. Visibility again being reduced by a little bit of that haze out there. Temperature right now in Happy Valley, 82 degrees, feeling like 85 with that dew point. A breezy wind from the south-southwest at about 10 miles per hour. In terms of temperatures around the state, 82 here in State College right now, but off to our east, very hot and humid, 94 in Philadelphia, Harrisburg checking in at 90, then off to our west, where some of those storms have already rolled through. We're seeing temperatures cooling in to the 70s for the most part. The dew points, though, that's what's really making it feel uncomfortable out there. Anytime we get a dew point around 70 degrees, that's when it's feeling uncomfortable, and that's pretty much the story across the entire state right now. State College, again, checking in with a dew point of 68 degrees. So we'll show you how those storms are going to play out over the next several hours. Here's our line off to our west near Franklin, Pittsburgh. Now over the next few hours, it begins to move eastward, likely getting to State College by about 5:30. And you can see the curving of those lines of storms. That's what we call bowing, and that is indicative of some very strong winds. So again, downed power lines, trees, likely to be a concern in the afternoon as we see these storms move through. So definitely keep an eye out. Be ready to get inside if you're going to be outdoors later this afternoon or this evening. But the good news is storms don't last long. Line moves through quickly, and then we're left with clearing skies and cooling temperatures as we head into tomorrow. In terms of your forecast for tonight, again, we will see those clearing skies and then things looking a little bit better later in the week. But tonight's forecast shows you temperatures cooling into the mid-60s, winds from the west at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Those storms all heading out to the east. Tomorrow's forecast brings us more afternoon thunderstorms, likely not as intense as today, high of about 82 degrees, winds light and from the west. And in that 7-day forecast, we will see a cooling trend as we head towards the end of the week, becoming a bit less humid by the time we get to Friday and especially Saturday. But then we'll see another disturbance potentially moving through early next week, which could bring us yet another threat of storms. Well, you want to stay tuned to that weather. You can check in with our updates all evening long at PSU Weather. I'm Brad Guay. We'll see you tomorrow.